camped up underneath there. It's rained pretty much all night and been windy pretty much all night and cold. Here's the view we woke up to. Beautiful view. The only thing is it's about to start storming around us, as you can see from those clouds. Sending a pretty sunrise, which, sorry, I can't show you that, guys. But this is pretty. We've decided to hurry up and pack up camp so that way we're not doing it in the rain. So we were going to skip breakfast and get some later on down the road. It appears that my left rear tire may have a small leak in it. I've been watching it over the past few states, really, and it's just slightly lower than the other ones, and it may not have a leak at all, but I went ahead and added a little bit of air to it. And as you can see, we're dealing with some crappy weather. Hopefully the rain, if it does anything, can at least get some of this mud out of the wheels and the tires and stuff like that. All right, we are in Delta, Utah, where we've spent the majority of the morning. I've spent the majority of the morning anyway, getting re-dirty again. Yeah, so you remember all the mud from yesterday? Well, that was weighing down the 4Runner something serious and caused a serious off-balance issue with the wheels. So I went and rinsed as much of it as I could out first thing this morning when we came here after driving through some of the rain, and it stopped. Then we went and had breakfast, and then on our way back out of Delta, it was extremely bad because I didn't get all the mud out. So I had to go back to the car wash, re-rinse it out. I think we're good to go now. And we're headed on over towards West Wendover, Nevada, where we were going to stay the night, but I don't think we're going to stay the night because for whatever reason the hotel rates are a lot higher than they were the last time that I came. So we're going to keep on trucking through until we get to the stop where we're going to try to make it to the point that we actually pull off to go to Yellowstone National Park. Right off of Highway 6, and then you get back on Highway 6, but you go in and out of this real tight little area right here, and as of right now it's just filled with mud, and normally it's filled with sand. The other thing is do not get onto this road thinking that you're going to do any amount of speed, because as soon as you get on this road, you come across these huge whoops that nearly took out everything at the 4Runner when we hit them. To the salt flats, and the consistency is really weird. So I've seen it in two different types of climate, and it's just like a, what would you say the consistency is?
Like tacky.
Yeah, it's like tacky, kind of like clay, and then it leaves this white residue on your hands, but pretty cool nonetheless. I can't remember what time of the year is that you cannot drive on it. So what time of the year can you not drive on the salt flats? Crystals. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. Well, the verdict is it salty?
Very salty.
I agree. If you taste like little crystals, don't just put them in your mouth. Just kind of put your tongue on one. What is the mountain range along the Utah and Nevada border? What is the name of that range? Can anybody tell us that? That would help us. It's pretty. Every historic site we've come up on, which is pretty cool. I didn't even notice there were so many books around. Anyway, this is a Pony Express stop here in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty cool. Got some placards and stuff right here that you can read. We found a new rodent that likes to run out in front of the truck. It's got a little white tail. Pretty quick little thing. I don't know if I think it's a chipmunk.
I don't know if it is.
Christy seems to think that it's something different than a chipmunk. They're quick, whatever they are. Come across a little ghost town here. I don't know if there's anybody living here or not. There's a house for sale, a little trailer for sale, and this was some kind of mercantile company in general merchandise. It says Gold Hill, so obviously one of these mountains had gold in them at one time, and they established this little community in 1872. I think Christy said on the plaque.
Yeah, I think it said 1872.
Yeah. Interesting. On today's episode of A Road with No Name. Literally, there's no name to this road.
Just coordinates.
Or town. We're not in anything. We're just right on the border of Utah and Nevada. It's crazy, right? So if there's no name to this road and there's no name to this area, if I set up, say, right there on the right and just call it mine, is it mine now?
I don't know.
I mean, the only people that can contest my land is these pronghorns. They're not even people. You know what I mean? And those little chipmunks.
If that's what those are.
I don't know what those are.
God, that pronghorn's hauling butt.
Yeah, he is. He's running and telling everybody that we're coming.
Run.
God, those mountains are gorgeous, though. It's rocky right through here, to say the least. Wouldn't you know the dang government done beat me to it? This is all their land. I reckon I can just come take it from the government, do you?
No.
What are they gonna do, fight me for it?
Just remove you.
I wonder if they've got squatters' rights or something here, though. You know what I mean? If I can pull a little adverse possession on BLM land. Any lawyers out there want to help me out? So we just got out of the town of Wendover, West Wendover, Nevada. We're back into Utah, Wendover, Utah. And as you can see, the wildfires are really taking a toll on the visibility out here. And we're still in Utah, so I can only imagine what it's going to look like the further west we go. So it's starting to have its effect now. You can smell it outside, so it's definitely prevalent. But other than that, the mountains are beautiful. Just went on past the Bonneville Salt Flats. Christy wouldn't let me go test the top speed of Apple. Didn't have time for that.
No.
And she didn't want to stay at the Salt Flats. She wanted to keep it moving. So that's what we're doing. One thing Christy and I have found to be pretty common is the disposal of TVs just randomly throughout everywhere. They just kind of toss them out. And it's not in any one specific region or anything of that nature. It's just, they just
Choke them.
just chunk random TVs. Anyway, well, it's 6:30 local time here. We are Park Valley, Utah on Immigrant Trail Road. Looking for, this is BLM site, or this is BLM land according to the phone app. And we're looking for a pull-out to camp. Because from our understanding, unless we're wrong, from our understanding, you have to camp only in like pre-camp and camp spots.
Previously used one,
Yeah. We don't particularly care for setting campfires. Christy and I don't. So, you know, we don't need to do that. I don't understand why we couldn't just pull off the side of the road and set up a tent. But nonetheless, we'll play by the rules. So that's the current situation. This is what happens when you don't feed the Christy. We got all the goodies out. We got the cheese whiz, we got the sociables, we got everything. Christy and I are having a hell of a time trying to find camp tonight. We're all on BLM land.
But there's no camp.
But there's no camp. The only camp we did find was right next to the cemetery.
We don't want that one.
We
opted out of that.
We opted out of that. We didn't really care to be sleeping next to the four ghosts of Kelton. Yeah. But now here we are, bahing through this damn, don't know what. Oh my Lord, man. So, the reason we're on this road is because I didn't want to take one of these pointless loops that were over here. But it leads right back up to where we're going to be at on the Trans-American Trail. But we're really ready to find camp, and we just found out that the low tonight, 38 degrees. Oh my god. The good news is I think I'm washing off maybe some of the mud.
Yep.
And losing wheat thins at the same time. How are you eating? You got cheese whiz everywhere. This is horrible. Holy cow, I would have rather just made the loop.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing is we opted to keep going to maybe try to find this a camp spot next to this lake that all the maps say is here.
It's dry.
There's no lake.
No, they were just joking.
Those were jokes.
Those was jokes.
Yeah, I'm not sure when there was a lake there. Perhaps the people of Kelton drank all the water. I don't know. We found what we thought to be the campsite. And then I walk up this hill to check it out and look in that little hole. I didn't look in it. As I walked by it, I'm like, wow, I wonder if that could be a bear cave or something. And heard some kind of noise. And then over on that rock right there, I looked over and there's bear crap on that rock. I don't know if there's a bear in there or not, but I heard some kind of crazy noise. Christy heard some kind of noise, she said, too, that sounded like it was something whispering in her ear. I didn't hear that, but I heard some kind of crazy noise. Needless to say, we ain't camping here. Alright, so, after finally driving for like 13 hours today, we finally found camp. And tonight I'm cooking some boneless, skinless thighs, which is my absolute top choice for chicken. I love it. You can do so much with it, and it tastes better than the breast. And I've got some tortilla shells there. I'm just going to make some fajitas real fast, quick, and easy. It's about 9 o'clock here, so that'll make it nice and easy. Chrissy's setting up camp as per usual. And we got a new sleeping bag. That's a new sleeping bag for
$25. You really can't beat it.
Yeah, no, $25. I mean,
That little
I figure I'll use it, and if I don't need it, if I decide I don't like it, I'll just take it back. It is Walmart. They let you try before you buy, you know? We did unpack a wet tent, though. I wonder what we could do to, like, clean and dry a tent other than, you know, obviously setting it down in the sun, but any recommendations on that would be cool. Other than that, that's the current situation. Tomorrow, for sure, no matter what, we're getting a hotel room, though.